Can you even drive a duck? I don't think you're supposed to drive a duck. Okay, we still know the mysterious girl that left us like a thing for like the theme park, and that's pretty much it. Just have to investigate the park more. This place is so rundown, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even the big top, the kind you see at the circus. Yes, there's something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival, so why was it left to rot here in Sandra's there? I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple, I'm sure of it. Somewhere. Hidden puzzle! First puzzle of the day! First puzzle of the day! Wait, I need this one again. Of the 4 boxes below, 3 are the exact same box, viewed from a different angle. 4th box has a slightly different design. Can you spot the odd one? Wait, let's see. If this is here. If you turn it like this, so the heart, right? The heart, if we do it like this. Hey love, hey Violet, hi. So we can turn this around, we have this up, stars down. It's D. It is D. The star and the grey part are on the other side.
I think I've got it! I did it!
Yeah, it's on the other side. Can we go in there? I guess not. Check the Ferris wheel. So in the end, the ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless. So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's head back to the heart of Saint-Myster and search for our next lead.
Hmm? Hmm? What on earth?
Professor! Ah!
Get away, Luke! Run!
Oh my god.
Professor, I think he's chasing after us!
That's preposterous!
What a hero!
Blast.
Oh, by the way, also I bought yesterday, I didn't know there's a Professor Layton movie. I bought it yesterday on Amazon. It was like €3 or something, like a full movie. I was like, huh? For €3? Wee. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we would made the wrong step back there, we would be rubble too. Oh my. What's the late movie? It's in German though. It's in German, Polish, and Italian and Spanish. I don't think it's in English. It's in Japanese as well, but it's not in English. We could watch it in Japanese with German subtitles or something, but it's not in English. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Come. I'm right behind you, Professor. Translate for me. No, not even an option for English. Wait, let me quickly see what it has exactly. It's coming tomorrow. It is in German, Japanese, and Spanish, with subtitles of German, Polish, and Spanish. Why is it Polish subtitles? But it has Polish subtitles. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. Ah, it's so cool too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. That's kind of a place. Look, this is a sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I would wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Does it though? You might not believe it, but pulse. Poles can read too, that's why subtitles. Are you telling me like every other language can't read? The path you're on forks to the left and right in front of the sign seems below. Your gut instinct tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture, like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it. Alright, where's arrow? Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size. Found it. It's right here. Have to go left.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
We can move forward. Thanks. There's our answer. We will proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Look, Professor, there's a strange device on the door here. It seems to be a puzzle. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Damn. It's giving me so many puzzles. The fuck? Oh, it's this puzzle again. Ugh. How do I even start this? I guess down here, huh? To go up. So here, there, there. Up there. Got it.
That should do it.
51 though is kind of... that's a lot.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's a lot. Easy than looks, isn't it? If you haven't solved the puzzle. Yeah, easy. That should do the trick. Two more puzzle pieces. We can do that. Oh, I certainly didn't expect to find a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Something's hidden behind here. Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then. Oh? What's this here? It appears to be some sort of key. But what does it unlock? We won't know until we investigate further. But this shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be? It looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about this dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Look, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mysterian. I have a hunch that it's more than just a dead end. Chapter 8. Are we then right? Look how old this picture is. Hey Professor, do you want to try a really difficult puzzle? You are old. Part of the pattern shape below is missing. Which of the P's A, B, C, and D will complete the pattern when inserted into the gap? Let's see, what do we have? Two, three. So that is correct. It can't be A. It can't be D. It can't be B. Oh wait, can it be B? No, it can be B. It can be C. Oh, it can't be D. This is B or C. If we move this around, wait. No, it can't be C either. What am I talking to? What am I talking? It cannot be B. Yeah, no, it can only be B.
That should do it.
It can only be B.
Another puzzle solved.
Mizuz, you should hydrate. But first you must solve the riddle. And the riddle is to open the water bottle. Mizuz, sip.
Yeah, I'll hydrate. Let's investigate at that end right away. Alright, Luke, but first let's make a quick visit to the inn. There's something I need to check there. Why, the inn, Professor? It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us, and the key to identifying this scoundrel is back at the inn. So you already have an idea about who's behind this? Piqued your interest, have I? Alright, the end was this one. Do we have like some more puzzles in here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That wasn't the end. Oh wait, the end is that's the end. Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspaper from the last couple of days? The papers? Certainly. Hang on for just a moment while I fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I put them down around here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what was in those papers anyway, Professor? Yo-ho, Professor Layton. Ramon, and to what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I need to find you and bring you to Reinhold Manor. The inspector, I mean. He and Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. I guess we won't go to the tower. Do you have any new puzzles? Alright, you don't have any. You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? looks gorgeous, ain't she? Okay, we have that. None of them have new puzzles. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you? My good man, you seem ill at ease. Oh no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. Alright. If you're certain that nothing is the matter, we will head upstairs. Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chalmey? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. You're responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Yeah, nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton! Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer. If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke investigating matters down in the village. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too. It seems that you're intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector, but if you are a true enforcer of the law, you will acknowledge that I am the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household would have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chalmey, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
He's turning into a dog! I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Jane. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Chalmey's favorite food again? That was fresh cakes. This article specifically states you love cakes, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you cakes for tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Jane's cake. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Jane's cake, yes? I would like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chalmey's wife is Emily, not Jane. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Ah. Out with it then. Who are you and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chalmey? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I arrived, the drawbridge, that is St. Mystere's sole entrance, had its cracks stolen. This effectively sealed the village from the point on. No one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? This morning after we received instructions, after Ramon went missing, during our search for Claudia. Yeah. Correct. The only route of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone could enter the village from the outside. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Shelmy, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? Oh, we got him! While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to work out. How is that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area, apart from Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we found it. Now, let me see if I've got this correct. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is not a laughing matter. I'm just astounded at this despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being an arch enemy. Oh! Oh shit! I've always despised you, Layton. I thought I would be able to crush you once and for all here in St. Mystere. But that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off for now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Gosh! I guess he's gone. Do you know what that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences is rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, is his personality. Though he is a genius, the man is evil. The science board has banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking into St. Mystere to steal the Reinhold's fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that's aside. What was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he referring to? I am mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for the tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. Step down, go to bed! That was chapter 8? That was a short chapter, Jesus. Do you have another puzzle to get your maiden, my guy? I guess you all have no more puzzles for me. I'm simply shocked this is an event. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw through him, Professor. I must say I'm quite impressed with your cunning. I ask you not to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It will be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling alright? You look a bit pale. I awoke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have really been quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I'll go and lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She had a dream of walking in the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. You have any puzzle for me or something? You had a cool puzzle last time. Ah shit, you actually have a new puzzle for me. She has like card puzzles, they were kinda nice last time. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is not cards. When you roll a die, the change of rolling a 3 on a 1 in 6. The chances of rolling 3 twice in a row are 1 in 36. And the chances of rolling a 3 times in a row are jaw-dropping a 1 in 216. Let's assume you roll a die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll are a 1 in how many? Let's assume you roll a die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many? Well, it's always the same. It's 1 in 6. It's always the same. Right? Am I wrong? Do I just like type in 1? Or what am I typing in here? Oh wait, 1 in how many? It's 1 in 6. I need to read the. I need to read till the end. It's 1 in 6.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Do you know Anita? I know bed. That's where you should go. Go to sleep, Stepton. See you tomorrow, Whisper. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one. Yeah, let's keep moving. Stepped on, go to bed. It's a dead end. No, 2 ways about it. Maybe there's another path to the tower hidden around here. I would argue that we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object. So this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn...
Stetton needs to go to bed and sleep like the cutie he is.
Exactly, go to bed! Go to sleep. Whoa! Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. That was a short chapter, my god. The fuck? Puzzles into Granny Riddleton's shack. Only one puzzle? Do more people have like puzzles here or something? Ah, you have another one. I only know you told me I should do as many puzzles as possible just because like it changes the ending depending on how many puzzles I did. You want to create a cube out of metal wiring using the fewest number of wires possible. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Don't worry about how one wire will connect to the next, because you will use a soldering iron later on. What is the fewest number of wires required to complete the task described above? It's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Alright, we can also do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Holy shit, there are like multiple ways on doing that. Okay. Do you have another puzzle for me? Nope. Most of this chunk doesn't even give like any happiness. I don't really have a puzzle anymore. Ah, let's go to the tower. Maybe there's a way to like do the last puzzles later on. A Let's see if we can finish this game. Is this on the Switch? No, it is on DS. There's one Layton game on the Switch though, which I also kind of want to have, but I want to kind of play my way up there to the latest Professor Layton one, because there's also one coming out soon, a new one, which is pretty nice. I actually started to really like the series. I'm a sucker for like those like detective type of games, or like anime as well, because I love Detective Conan. I have like I buy like every year the movie that's coming out. I love it. So I really like it. It looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles. All right then, go on to the tower. I do need 75. Okay. This place gives me goosebumps. Plus, it's all murky in here, and I can't see a thing. Hmm? Oh my! Ah! Okay, Boomer. Come on. Okay, it's my childhood. I love it. I love it. Let me have that. Ah, my head. Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope. Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a good long bath later won't solve. But more importantly, where are we? This room is full of curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. Some voice for Generation 2. We are boomers together, Coctopus. Hope you're doing well though. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor. My world! There are pictures of the villagers displayed here. And what's this? There's a key for almost every villager. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in Sangustea? Look, there are stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the shivers. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. It's almost 26. Hey, old man. Yeah. What's in his notebook? Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer. Soon this village will achieve the purpose it was designed for. I've waited so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this. This poor diary looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. I feel old again. Don't worry, we can all be boomers together. We can all be boomers together. What's this? You! Huh. You two again. What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing around every nook and cranny in the village, obstructing my work. Now I've had it. So unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We have an intent to get in the way of your work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 business. Oh. Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What are you looking for is one of the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a diamond-tipped drill. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap. What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple towards their goal. Some mischief maker sneaked into the village and had me all confused. But I think I've worked things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all that, would you mind filling us in? What is Sankt Myster's big secret? Alright. The name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed Sankt Myster from up here in the tower. Manage Sankt Myster? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the keys we just saw? All the villagers in Sankt Myster are robots created by Bruno. What do you mean? The villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of Sankt Myster aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. They are robots, my boy. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Oh, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you would work out so much of the mystery by yourself. What do you mean, sir? Sankt Myster isn't a real village, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno? You're absolutely correct. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build his village and all who dwell within it to prepare for that day. Then he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away on the top floor of this tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed at how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all of this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Oh, whoops. Seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then. Show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple. I actually don't know. I never played an Ace Attorney game. Alright. Professor, look at the stairs about off. This must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. Well, my boy, are you ready for a challenge? No? Oh, it's a ball puzzle again. Oh, fuck me, dude. That's kind of a problem here. If we do this... If we do this... We do this. Oh, we can do that. Then we do this, go in here, and the ball is safe. Right, then we can do this. Huh. We can't do that. But what if I do this? Aha!
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
I got 69 again. Nice. There we are. Come on, Luke. We must press on. Alright, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while. What is it, Luke? When the crank of the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paolo. It could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who? Ah, well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I would wager that it was Bruno's doing. Bruno, why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple, but naturally Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Monsieur seeking the treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we are. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to ask about that too. Look, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we are climbing. That's actually pretty interesting, though. None of them are real, they're all just robots, holy shit. I would have never guessed that. Not another locked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, are you just going to stand there and complain about it? No. Leave this puzzle to me. Oh, they're getting more difficult. 60 points for this. You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. A magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers, be they horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, result in the same total. 1 and 2 already has been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. So... Six, 7. That makes 8. Wait, this makes 7, this makes 8. We can do it like this, and we have 16 on both. We do 3 here, that makes 11. That makes 12. No, I can't. This can't be. Maybe it's too high. What if we go lower? If we go lower, we put 8 in here and 7 in here. That makes it 9, that makes it 15. That makes this one 11. 15. Makes it 6. 15. 7, 15. 14, 15. 9, 15. Hiya, broker. Hi, hi. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Oh, dude. 650. Oh, dude. They are old. So what you were asking me earlier, I'm all ears now. I wanted to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seems like he followed us here. The only way into St. Mystere is over the drawbridge. Plus I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite worked that out, how Don Paolo entered St. Mystere myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's Inn. Oh, so that's the man who ran out on his bill. It makes sense that it was Don Paolo. So that Weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chalmay snuck into the manor and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along. What is he doing here? Doing pretty well. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, konnichiwa, amigos! I love him! I love him! Konnichiwa, amigos! I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I would be wandering this place forever. Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. It just happened. Un momento. I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I take it that this isn't the local hotspot. My guidebook promised it would be. How curious. So, where is it you would like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance. Ah, Chi-Chi. That should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask one more favor? All this talk of stairs has reminded me of a nutso I know. Answer it for me, por favor. This guy, I love him. Jim, Mike, Steve and Tom are standing on the stairs. You know the following about them. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on the higher step than Steve. So which of A, B, C and D is Jim? Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. I'm guessing this is Tom. A is Tom. That makes Steve a B. Steve and Mike are on one step apart. That makes Mike C. And Jim is D.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Nice. Grazie. Now I'm ready to go back to the village. What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? I believe so. He's an odd one though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Mystere. I don't think even he knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. It seems that we are faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but you ran in with that explorer distracted me. How did Simon, you know? All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite a challenge. I actually hope not. Oh my god, it's the 60 puzzle. This maiden has been captured by a wicked wizard and is trying to escape his castle. Armed guards however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out of the exit to the right. Oh.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
If you like puzzle game, I wonder if you know the Zero Escape series. I don't know about those, no. I don't know about the series. There we are, the door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon, what exactly happened at the manor? Did Don Paolo really do away with Simon? I would say so. This is just my theory, mind you. But I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when we met Simon or came across him. As the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like Ramon. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the cellar of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noise from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machine working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearance with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that, despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped working. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mystere right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chalmey, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. Dude, this tower. What are you doing here? Fancy meeting you here, dearie. How would you like to try a little puzzle I made up? How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old gold passers. Yeah, quite whispering amongst yourselves and try my puzzle already. Ouch. It's a humdinger. Card order. You've placed one joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on the table. Use the hints below to determine the position of each card. The club is on the immediate right of the heart. Neither of the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Does she know how to play Gwent? I don't think she does. Alright, where can we start? Where can we start? Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. So wait, diamond. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. So neither the diamond or the spade is next to the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. The club is the immediate right of the heart. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Well, that's true right now. The club is to the mirror of the heart. Yes, neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Alright, there we have a problem. There we have a problem. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. What if we do this then? This goes in here. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Yes, neither the diamond is next to the heart. So we do this. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Yes, that's true. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. That is true. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. That's true. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. That's true.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Oh yes, that's the answer. Alright, well then I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. Yum yum yum. I guess she followed us in. Took you long enough. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm out of school for way too long. I'm actually surprised that I get it like that fast. Like, if you know, like last time, I took like very long on some. Just like I thought, there's another puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Look, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzles without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Try your best. It's puzzle 99. 33333. Each of the numbers 1 to 9 exactly once filled to the blanks. Complete this equation. Boah. Boah, nah, dude. Nah. Wait, no. When collab? What collab? What collab? With Neuro? I don't think this will happen. I'm I'm not a big enough streamer for that. But it's quite a simple math problem, so you're just going to have to work it out if you want to solve it. However, there's a way to cut down the amount of work you need to do. Try thinking about the first and last digits for each number. The first one is 4. Okay. Oh. Hey, Bayer. There are two possible solutions, but some digits are located in the same place for both answers. For example, for both solutions, 7 is the leftmost digit at the bottom. Boah. Give me another one. This is the last hint you're going to get for the top number going from the left. The first 3 digits are 4, 1, and 2. 4, 1, and 2. Seven? I mean, does it really matter now? I mean, we just have to like get 3 done, right? And then the 9 is like left. 3, 3. Okay.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to
Math
success.
problems. Ah. Hey, what did Atari send me? What is this? Oh shit. Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzles beyond you. Professor, I was just thinking, do you remember the picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? The one of the Baron's former wife, Viola, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora, of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Viola looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhardt's diary entries were talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it. It went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Viola when she was alive. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Viola? That's entirely possible, maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like it a thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Viola, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. The Baron agreed to the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of those robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I hope that they do. Oh, two more! Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we can get there. Seven squares, we're at puzzle 100. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. We can only use each pin once. I would definitely try to connect those. They are odd. They are odd. This makes a square. This doesn't make one. It looks that's not one. Does this make one? Let's do another one. They look weird. This can only be here then. What else looks odd? This one looks odd. if we do this. The one above that you had to live in? This one. Should we use different colors? No, wait, what are we doing with this here now? Wait, no, this is bad. Ah, this is bad. We can't do anything here anymore. Wait, so we go with this one then, I guess. Isn't that? Which makes those free. Which makes that one free. Technically we could do this here. This can be a small one up here too. And then this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Was quite the fun, wasn't it? No. Now we are free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge and yet there's almost nothing inside it. Yes, quiet. Other than Bruno's room and the cellar, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing. Ah, did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple. Gosh, that makes perfect sense. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside.
Oh, hey, babe.
This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles for us, so if we come to Spiral Staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor. I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. Having fun with the puzzles? It's okay, I guess. Oh my gosh! Our view was obscured from the ground, but who would have suspected a charming cottage like this here? Look, the lights are on, Professor. It would appear that someone is living here.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares
Okay, what's up with him? Don't mind him. He just got through dropping a gallon of LSD.
At least you made 100. You have reached the top of the tower. Continue into the house. Return to the village to explore more. Let's go to the house. What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable. Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth a fortune. This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of. So we might be standing in the same room as the Golden Apple at this very moment. I've been waiting for you two. It's you!
It's you! What's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you see here is the golden apple herself.
So you're the golden apple. Professor, you knew about this? I had an inkling. Don't you see the genius of it though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter, and he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Yes, my name is Flora. I've been waiting here in the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from outside, Saint Monsieur, came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. So that's why you kept watching us move around the village. What was that? Oh, is that a boss fight?
What's going on?
Don't tell me there's a boss fight today. Oh my god.
Here I come.
Ready or not?
Follow me! Come now.
Follow me, we must evacuate this tower immediately. What now?
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea. We're fine. Go on.
All right.
It's all right, dear. This way.
What are we going to do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora. Is he coming up with a puzzle?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky. No. This isn't over yet, Layton. Just you wait. One day, I will have my revenge on you.
This is so typical, like having like this like enemy arc and stuff. Like, this is not over. Next time I will get you. Next time, this is not over. Next time. Is there a movie of Professor Layton? There's a movie and the whole anime series. Yo, enjoy Grim! Enjoy. I don't know who that is though, but enjoy. Thank goodness you're right, Professor. Don Paolo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there. Yes, it was a bit unnerving, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor? The one that spooked Claudia. Oh, so that must have been the noise. We've put it together. The record was likely Don Paolo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we know now the approximate time of Don Paolo's entrance in St. Mystere. That makes perfect sense. So it follows that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place. Now, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within the village. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look. Okay. You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? I'm sorry, but I don't know about the treasure or anything like that. Let's head back to Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we will clear everything up there. It's a German heavy metal guitar? I have not heard about them, actually. Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here? Look closely at this painting, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Reinhold fortune. But I've already looked at it. If we solve this mystery, Luke, I'm certain we will come face to face with the Reinhold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. I remember now, it's right here. Aha, a hidden switch. The switch seems to have activated the wall. And to think that Reinhold Manor held a secret behind this painting all along. It looks like there's a passage that leads further in. Oh. Let's see where this passage goes. Oh my goodness, look at this place, I had no idea. Now how in the world did you know that the switch was hidden in the painting? Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing Baron Reinhold required of potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? That peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared once she laughed. In other words, Baron Reinhold set out one last requirement for the potential inheritor to this fortune. He wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. To that person, and that person alone, would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of his actual fortune. That's unbelievable, Professor, but it all makes sense now. Flora, my little Flora. Where's that voice coming from? Flora, you've made it here at last. That voice, Papa, is that you? Papa! My dear Flora, has the village watched over you as I would have? I built St. Mystere for you so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's beside the point. In any case, if you have come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman, but please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. Few could make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you. I imagine a person of your ability has already caught on, but allow me to reveal St. Mystere's secret. The secret of Saint-Mystin? Recently I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I've commissioned Bruno to construct Saint-Mystin. At least this way she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture into the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but its heart is the people who live in it. This is why I asked Bruno to create all the villages here, as well as all the puzzles hidden within them. I've asked Matthew to make news of my death public only once Flora has grown past childhood. So stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into adulthood. Equally important to me is finding someone to whom I can entrust both my daughter and my fortune. This is why the inhabitants of Saint-Mystin are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. If you've made it this far, it must mean that you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter. I am confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. This is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. When you remove it from here, Saint-Mystin will complete the objective for which it was created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awaken. No, wait just a minute. Is he saying that if we take the treasure, all of Saint-Mystin will just disappear? I honestly don't know the answer to that question, but it's possible that Saint-Mystin is designed to shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure. So if that happens, everyone will just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut? I leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on Saint-Mystin and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now. Oh, Papa. I can't believe it. If we even touch this treasure, all of Saint-Mystin will just grind to a halt. Flora, by right, this inheritance belongs to you. You should be the one to decide what's done with it. I don't want it. But why ever not, my dear? The people who live in here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, it's watched me grow up. I want Saint-Mystin, my village, to stay just here as it is forever. I see, then so it shall be. But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village? Are you sure this is quite alright, my lady? Certainly, if leaving will make Flora happy, I would like nothing more than to see her off with a smile.
Goodbye then, little village. Cool. What an astonishing village that was, Professor. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front pages of the London papers again sometime soon?
No, Luke. Saint-Mystin's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put
My
the
God, they're so
ladies'
British.
needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
Hey, so British. That's cute though, I like it. I want to see more though, I want to see more. I like how this like opens up now to like more games. After all these puzzles, you want more. I find this story quite interesting, actually. I actually find it interesting. Just wait a little bit till the next one comes out. I mean, I won't do the next one right now, like... It will still be like a little bit... Listen, I like the story, okay? I like the story. I like to test my skills, okay? With you, you can also test your skills. Wait, which Professor Layton is the next one? Which Professor Layton is the next one? It is Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Oh wait, there's even like a chronological order. I'm just playing the release order. Like, technically this is the fourth game that I played in the chronological order. Interesting. But the thing is, like, the village won't stay forever because Bruno's human, right? So Bruno will die. And then all of the village will die as well because no one can take care of the robots anymore. No, but legit, I'm actually excited for more of Professor Layton. I really like how the story goes. That was a really good plot twist as well. Like, I would have never guessed that it's like all robots and shit. I don't know, is it to be continued on? Well, like, this game is done. It has like 6 more games. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When
5,
will you learn?
6.
When will you learn, Mizuz,
7.
that your actions have consequences? You guys keep on asking for more damn riddles.
It has 6 more games, so like 7. 7 and 2 spin-offs. And the movie. The end. To be continued. Though you have reached the story's end, Professor Layton and the curious village is far from over. How many puzzles did you solve over the course of your adventure? Precisely 120 puzzles are hidden throughout the village, so why not try to complete every puzzle? Also be sure to check the bonus section. Fulfill certain conditions to unlock more bonus content. Your game will save now. When you continue, you will resume play at the top of the tower. So we missed like 19 puzzles. That's not too bad. Let's take a look at the bonus section. Weekly puzzle, puzzle index, Layton's challenges, top secret. But what can I... the hidden door? I have no idea what the hidden door is. Music, voice profiles. Why do I even, like... what do I do with, like, all the picarets that I have? What do I do with those? Hidden door? I don't know the password of the hidden door. More information is referred to the instruction booklet. Right. The secret door will be unlocked once the player buys the second game of the series. Yep, you have to buy the second game to know what's in the first one. Diabolical box. Hidden puzzle, hidden door here. The hidden door. Let's just check it out real quick. So how do we access it? Yeah, YouTube video, yeah.
Time. Now we have
Shh. The password is unique to each DS, so you can't look the password. Wait, you actually can't? Wait, is that true? What happens if I like put this password in here? It's actually true! Holy shit, they thought of that! Oh my god! Yo, I'm actually impressed! They actually thought of that! Yeah, that is actually smart. I'm actually impressed that they did that. Holy shit. Damn. Okay. Oh, but that's it. It's Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I definitely want to play more though. I definitely want to play more. I'm actually hooked on the game series. I am actually hooked on it. It's a great game series. Oh no, you know what I forgot? I forgot to record it for YouTube. Oh shit. I have to download the VOD again. Oh no. Shit, I forgot to click the record button. I did it for GTA, but I forgot for Professor Layton. No, I have to download the VOD, I have to cut it, I have to render it, and I have to upload it, which takes about like 4 hours.